Tuesday, February 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. There's a look at Banner Elk this morning. Tough to see the precipitation that's falling there, but the snow is really beginning to overspread many mountain spots. 26 degrees there in Banner Elk. Temperatures outside of the mountains, though, above freezing, and even Asheville and Boone above freezing, too. But some of the mountain spots are sub-freezing. And this precipitation advancing on in. There's the large perspective of this precip advancing in. I'm cutting this video about 5:30 this morning. And we go into a closer look, and you can see that snow really beginning to kick into gear there in many mountain spots. And I'll show you some snow totals for the mountains here in just a moment. We look a little bit closer in the northwest sections of the Piedmont, the northern foothills, and this is the Roanoke NexRad site here, and you notice there's not a lot of precip yet east of the mountains, but what we're going to see happen is as this precipitation moves in, really anybody in the foothills of the Piedmont fair game to pick up a little bit of sleet initially. Not a big deal. That'll kick over to rain, and temperatures, I think once you get away from the mountains, even in the northern foothills, will, if they dip below freezing, pretty quickly climb above freezing by later this morning. So places like Wilkes County, Surry County, maybe Yadkin County, there could be a very, very brief period of some freezing rain, but for the vast majority of us, this is just going to be a chilly rain event, and then temperatures climbing on up further as we get deeper into this afternoon. Mountain snows, there you go. That's what the RPM is printing out. 1 to 4 inches in many mountain spots. Not much there around the Asheville and surrounding areas, but some spots there in the mountains getting a decent little snow event. Just to show you the Canadian model here, and I know this may be tough to see. You can see this is this morning, picking up on that mountain snow and a little bit of ice briefly east of the mountains, but it kicks over to rain later on. Now, that's the next system. I'll get to that here in just a moment. All right, upper levels, there's your trough swinging by off to the north as soon as it loads for us. There we go. This is off the European model. Here comes the next system. That's Friday morning. Notice all the energy bundled well off to the west, but that's going to set us up for a pretty good cold air damming episode as we head into Friday and the weekend. And just to show you a few later panels on the European, to show you how chaotic the pattern gets, this is 120 hours. That's later this weekend. There's Tuesday of next week, and then all the way out 240 hours. There's just all kinds of energy flying around, so it is a pretty chaotic pattern ahead. All right, on the European and the surface charts here. All right, here we are tomorrow, and it'll be a day with cool temperatures and lots of sunshine. I think we stay dry through Thursday as well. But Thursday night into Friday morning, the next system rolls in. This is Friday, and that's the precipitation that occurs during the morning on the European model. Very well defined cold air damming signature there. There's what the Canadian looks like Friday morning. Again, a good indication of cold air damming. And on the Canadian model, let me find that chart again for you. Right there. That's what it is indicating. Here it comes in terms of precipitation types Friday morning. As that, well, they've gotten out of order for me. Let me see if I can find the right one for you. Here we go. That's the Canadian there as the precipitation first moves in on Friday morning. And so it definitely does look like there's the chance of at least a little period of some freezing rain in parts of North Carolina, from the mountains over toward I-40 and points north, especially Friday morning, Thursday night and Friday morning, as this precipitation initially moves in. Surface temperatures, there is the Canadian surface chart for Friday morning. You can see the sub-freezing air in parts of the coldest cold air damming areas. And it stays pretty chilly as the waves of low pressure try to scoop by to our south. This is out at Saturday morning on the Canadian. You notice those temperatures still in the 30s. It will be a very chilly rain scenario, and in some of the favored damming areas, yes, could be some ice, at least initially. Let's see what I have to show you next. Some differences arise over the weekend. This is the European early Saturday morning, and then that's pretty much it on the European for rain over the weekend. Not the case on the GFS. It has another wave of low pressure moving in late Saturday and into Sunday morning, and so you end up with another round of rain in that Saturday night, Sunday morning time frame on the GFS, where that is not the case on the European. So it's going to be tough for the models to resolve all this upper level energy flying around. Out at 240 hours, this is down the longer range, of course, there's another system sliding through on the GFS. European has a system during that time frame as well, a little bit of a different setup. And again, the storm track really looks like it's going to stay active later this month. There's going to be some cold air nearby, so going to have to continue to watch for the possibility of some wintry weather at times across the upper southeast. We'll see how that all plays out. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.